Miranda Kerr, and Snapchat's Evan Spiegel. In 2017, the co-founder of Snapchat, the creator of Cora Organics beauty care products, and the model for Victoria's Secret, tied the knot. I first met Kerr at a Louis Vuitton event at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Evan Spiegel is one of the youngest billionaires in the world, having made his fortune at the age of 25. The supermodel revealed to him that Spiegel im Spiegel by Estonian composer Arvo Pärt was her favorite tune. Kerr was previously wed to actor Orlando Bloom. The two had a kid together. Spiegel received a handmade gingerbread house adorned with her and her son's names in icing from the billionaire Snap on their first date. According to Forbes, Spiegel is now worth $3.1 billion. Together, the couple has 2 kids. Priscilla Chan and Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg. While standing in line for the restroom at Mark Zuckerberg's going-away party in 2003, Priscilla Chan ran into the nerdy sophomore. He had started a joke website that he believed would result in his expulsion from Harvard. The two began dating despite their unromantic beginnings. Although Zuckerberg was not expelled, he left school to work full-time at Facebook. Currently, Zuckerberg has an enormous $164 billion to $171 billion net worth. In 2012, Chan tied the knot with Zuckerberg in an unexpected ceremony after she graduated from medical school. In 2015, the two co-founded the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative, donating 99% of their Facebook share income to improve healthcare, justice, and education to create a better future. In 2016, Chan and her spouse established the nonprofit CZ BioHub, a center for illness research. Ultimately, Chan left her position as a doctor to focus on the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative. The couple is also parents to 2 kids. Salma Hayek and Gucci's François-Henri Pinault. This Frida actress and film producer is affluent by most measures, but not in comparison to her spouse. François-Henri Pinault is a member of the Pinault family, which Forbes estimates to be worth $45.5 billion. In 2006, Salma Hayek and Pinault crossed paths at a Palazzo Grassi event in Venice. The couple wed twice in 2009, first on Valentine's Day in a low-key ceremony at Paris's City Hall, and again in a lavish celebration in the Venice Opera Theater that included a masquerade dance at the famed Ponte della Dogana Museum. Pinault is the chairman and CEO of the upscale company Kering, which his father established in 1963. Gucci and Balenciaga are among the brands owned by the corporation. Hayek chose the latter, looking exquisite in an ivory gown for her wedding in a Venetian fairy tale. Penny Knight and Nike's Phil Knight. Before becoming a billionaire, Phil Knight taught Accounting 101 at Portland State University in 1968 to subsidize a little side venture. Penelope Parks, a standout student, was approached by him to join Blue Ribbon Sports, his import shoe firm. Parks, an administrative assistant who did typing and accounting, started dating Knight, and the two were married in the same year. After 3 years, Blue Ribbon Sports changed its name to Nike in 1971, a well-known footwear company. According to Forbes, the Knight family has a combined net worth of more than $52 billion, with $900 million given to the Knight Foundation and $300 million to the University of Oregon. Phil and Penny made the second and third highest philanthropic contributions of the year in the United States in 2020. One theory is that the Phil and Penny Knight campus for accelerating scientific impact will get funding from some of that money. Nicole Systrom and Instagram's Kevin Systrom. At a potentially Instagram-worthy jazz-age Halloween masquerade in Napa, billionaire Kevin Systrom wed billionaire Nicole Schutz, the founder of the clean energy investment business Sutro. Kevin, the Instagram creator, is worth $2 billion. According to reports, the couple became engaged in 2014, the same year Schutz started her own company, after meeting at Stanford, their alma mater. Folks said their Instagram-famous golden retriever, Dolly, unintentionally helped with the proposal. To guide her to the ideal location in front of the sunset, Kevin deceived her into believing that Dolly had fled. Nicole founded her consulting business to assist in directing funding toward climate and sustainable energy solutions. She has an MBA and an MS in Environment and Resources. Nikita Khan and Oracle's Larry Ellison. Oracle founder Larry Ellison has been romantically involved with this entrepreneur and animal rights advocate for over 10 years. With a net worth of $91.7 billion, Ellison is among the world's wealthiest persons. He owns almost the whole Hawaiian island of Lanai and is a board member of Tesla. He named his Malibu restaurant Nikita after his girlfriend, Nikita, in 2013. The menu features Mediterranean and Italian dishes, including lobster salad and Kobe beef sliders. As their Hollywood Reporter puts it, gazillionaire grub. Khan has experience working with the California Wildlife Center and owns a real estate company. In 2016, she and her partner gained notoriety when they donated $1.16 million to the Rhino Rescue Center at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, who also named a rhino after her. Lucinda Southworth and Google's Larry Page. When Google co-founder Larry Page married Lucinda Southworth in 2007, he reserved a private island, and fellow billionaire Sir Richard Branson served as best man. Research scientist and philanthropist Southworth has degrees from the University of Pennsylvania, Oxford, and Stanford, and a PhD in biomedical informatics. To combat Ebola in West Africa, the couple gave $15 million in 2018 and established the charity Carl Victor Page Memorial Foundation in 2004. In 2019, Page resigned as CEO of Alphabet, the business that owns Google, although he is still a dominant stakeholder, a board member, and has a $92 billion net worth. Grimes and Tesla's Elon Musk. The CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, and Canadian singer Claire Boucher connected on Twitter when they shared a joke about an AI-powered dystopia and a French 18th century painting style. Not surprisingly, the Wall Street Journal once referred to Grimes's eclectic mix of styles as the kind of music you imagine a group of vampires would listen to if this group of vampires also happened to be on a cheerleading squad. The couple has occasionally confused the public by unfollowing and then following each other on social media. But in 2020, they welcomed a baby boy named XAEA-12, which is pronounced X-A12. Natasha Bassett and Tesla's Elon Musk. Elon Musk's new girlfriend, Natasha, is creating a stir in social circles. Natasha had already created a name for herself as a successful actress before drawing the internet mogul's attention. Natasha established a company that attracted a lot of interest from the industry and was centered on sustainable space travel. Despite the media craze around their relationship, she continues to be committed to her career. She often speaks at conferences and promotes environmental stewardship in space exploration. Beyond her business, Natasha has a significant impact via her active involvement in several charitable projects, such as a foundation that promotes STEM education for young women. Her connection with Musk represents the intriguing meeting of two bright minds dedicated to advancing technological innovation and improving society. Lauren Sanchez and Amazon's Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, made headlines in 2019 for divorcing his longtime wife, Mackenzie Scott, for $38 billion. However, Bezos has been spotted with TV host and anchor Lauren Sanchez since then. The soon-to-retire Amazon CEO, valued at over $186 billion, and Sanchez reportedly started dating while they were still separated from their previous spouses in 2018. Sanchez is a licensed helicopter pilot and founded Black Ops Aviation, an aerial film and production company. According to People, Sanchez has done some aerial shots for Bezos' aerospace company, Blue Origin, and has worked as a consultant on Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk and Catherine Hartwig's Miss Bala. Ricky Loren and Ralph Lauren. Ricky Loren, an author and artist, has been married to fashion designer Ralph Lauren for more than 50 years. According to Port magazine, which also states that Ralph proposed on their first date, Ricky worked as a receptionist at a doctor's office in the 1960s. The couple didn't get married until 1964, a few years before he launched his eponymous fashion brand. Ricky and her husband own several properties, including 3 beachside properties in the Hamptons and a lovely stone manor in Bedford, New York. Ralph Lauren resigned as CEO of his fashion company in 2015, but he is still executive chairman and chief creative officer. Joan Templeton and Virgin's Richard Branson. There isn't much information about Lady Branson, the longtime wife of billionaire British tycoon Sir Richard Branson. According to the investing news site Market Realist, Templeton was raised by a wealthy ship carpenter in Glasgow, but had to work multiple jobs to support herself before meeting Branson. She was still married to Ronnie Leahy, a Scottish keyboard player at the time, but Branson wasn't put off. The founder of Virgin Group told Page Six that he seduced Templeton with a romantic flyover of Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands, but he was primarily using it as an excuse to get her to take a helicopter ride. He eventually bought the island in 1978 for $180,000, and the couple still resides there today. They were married in 1989 and have 2 children together. Nicole Shanahan and Google's Sergey Brin. This lawyer and businesswoman is well known in the legal community, despite appearing to value her privacy. She secretly wed Google co-founder Sergey Brin in 2018, as reported by the media, and only made the announcement the following year. Shanahan founded the patent company Clear Access IP and is a research fellow at Codex, the Stanford Center of Legal Informatics, which creates technologies to support the legal system. She founded BioEcho Foundation, which funds social change initiatives like improving female fertility and criminal justice reform. Brin resigned as Alphabet's president in 2019, but he continues to serve as a controlling shareholder and board member. The couple has 1 child together. Susan Dell and Michael Dell. The Dells first went on a blind date in 1988, before Michael became well known. That same year, he took his company, Dell Computer Corporation, public, and the couple were married in 1989. Susan Dell is descended from a line of athletic, driven, and ambitious people, and she is no different. She has founded 3 fashion labels, including the luxury brand Phi, which closed during the 2009 recession. The couple, who have 4 children together, also co-founded the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation, which aims to aid underprivileged children and families. She is also a board member of the scientific research Cooper Institute in Dallas and a lifetime trustee of Dell Children's Medical Center. Wendy Schmidt and Google's Eric Schmidt. After leaving as CEO in 1980, Wendy became an investor and philanthropist. She founded the Ocean Solutions Initiative 11th Hour Racing in 2010 and is still president of the Schmidt Family Foundation. Eric left the board of Alphabet in 2019 and retired from his position as a technical advisor in 2020. The couple has been busy founding organizations to carry out their philanthropic goals. These include the Schmidt Family Foundation, which focuses on sustainability, the Schmidt Ocean Institute, which promotes oceanographic research, and Schmidt Futures, which finances efforts to advance society through tech. Elaine Mercier and LVMH's Bernard Arnault. His hands were trembling, he was dying of fear, but he was determined to get to the end, the French fashion tycoon's pianist Elaine Mercier told the Wall Street Journal after meeting at a dinner party 1989. Mercier is a well-known concert pianist worldwide. In 1990, Mercier dressed in a white LaCroix suit and her spouse in a blue blazer and white pants. They were married in a private ceremony in France. She practices for 2 to 6 hours daily and plays at around 20 concerts annually, so she has a rigorous schedule. Yet she often goes to fashion events with Arnault. Arnault, the chairman and CEO of LVMH, an empire that includes labels like Marc Jacobs and Louis Vuitton, momentarily overtook Jeff Bezos as the wealthiest man in the world in May 2021. He and his family are currently worth a combined $194 billion. Nita Ambani and Reliance Industries' Mukesh Ambani. In 1995, Nita Dalal, a skilled Bharatanatyam dancer, married into India's richest family. She is a successful entrepreneur in her own right, having co-owned the Mumbai Indians cricket franchise and served as a board member of the family-run companies Reliance Industries and East India Hotels. In addition, she founded and serves as head of Football Sports Development Limited, an organization dedicated to promoting sports at the grassroots level in India, and Dhirubhai Ambani International School, one of the best international schools in the country. She also introduced Her Circle, a platform for community development geared at women, this year. Mukesh, the spouse, is worth $85.1 billion. After his father passed away in 2002, he inherited the conglomerate Reliance Industries, which is active in natural resources, retail, and telecommunications. He now holds the position of CEO. Connie Ballmer and Microsoft's Steve Ballmer. After getting married in 1990, Connie and Steve Ballmer are parents to 3 boys. Connie claims she is a more save-the-world person than her husband, even though Steve has lately received recognition for his generous charitable activities. "I need him to catch up with me," Connie adds. "It's all new for him," she told Forbes after her husband departed from Microsoft's board in 2014. Connie works as a general partner and founding investor at Blue Meridian Partners and as a co-founder of Ballmer Group, an organization dedicated to enhancing economic mobility for underprivileged American children and families. She also serves on the Los Angeles Clippers Foundation, Strive Together, and the Obama Foundation boards. Connie was a founding member of the University of Oregon's governing board for 7 years before receiving her bachelor's degree in journalism from the same institution. Diana Taylor and Michael Bloomberg. Since 2000, Michael Bloomberg and the former New York Superintendent of Banks, also known as the unofficial First Lady of New York City, have been dating. After Bloomberg gave a speech at a business luncheon, the two eventually went to the same restaurant for dinner. After glancing at me, he approached and asked if I would like to have a drink. The Washington Post was informed by Taylor. She said yes. Diana Taylor holds an MBA from Columbia and a degree in public health. She has worked on Wall Street and held several prominent positions, such as Managing Director of Wolfenson Fund Management, Vice President of Keyspan Energy, Vice Chair of Solera Capital, and Deputy Secretary to former New York Governor George Pataki. She now sits on the boards of Sotheby's, Citigroup, Brookfield Asset Management, and several nonprofit organizations and boards, such as the International Women's Health Coalition. Jennifer Gilbert and Quicken Loans' Dan Gilbert. They first met when an interior designer, Jennifer Gilbert, designed for the wealthy co-founder of Quicken Loans, a mortgage lending firm. After being married and having 5 children together, the Michigan State University alumna took a professional break, but she started working again while her youngest child was in preschool. She started the Detroit-based home goods firm Amber Engine in 2015 and the online interior design resource Doodle Home in 2010. In addition, she is the creator and creative director of Pop House, a company that specializes in workplace design. She has also created areas for Quicken Loans. The Gilbert Family Foundation was established by her and Dan to find a treatment for neurofibromatosis, a hereditary condition that affects one of their children. Carrie Tuna and Facebook's Dustin Moskovitz. Dustin Moskovitz, the co-founder of Facebook, was arranged to go on a blind date with this Wall Street Journal writer. After they clicked right away, the couple were married in 2013. In 2010, Gary Tuna and Moskovitz signed the Giving Pledge, a campaign by Warren Buffett and Bill and Melinda Gates, urging billionaires to donate over half their fortune. Gary Tuna was the youngest pair to sign the pledge. Moskovitz, whose current position is CEO of Asana, a provider of project management solutions, is worth $23.3 billion. After Moskovitz was crowned the world's youngest self-made millionaire in 2011, Tuna, a Yale graduate, left her work to devote herself full-time to her humanitarian endeavors. In the same year, the pair established Good Ventures, a charitable organization dedicated to assisting humanity thrive. Since then, they have donated millions of dollars.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon